Do you want early access? Do you want uncut reactions? If so, then check out our Patreon. Link in the description down below. So last episode, I found myself just going like, huh? And also, holy shit. You know, because we're building up to something epic.
Also, it's the second time in the series that Aaron was
died.
Yeah, probably most likely dead, but may not be.
Well, again,
I still don't believe he's dead, even after his head's blown off. He came back from being fucking eaten. So
yeah, I don't believe it either.
Didn't Reiner come back from being essentially decapitated with a thunder spear too, though?
No, not decapitated. Just very fucked up.
I thought he was basically decapitated.
Almost. I mean, his his back was very broadly exposed, and it looked like you could see his neck. You could see his neck pretty clearly, but again, I mean, Reiner's just a tough son of a bitch. Oh, also, Falco seems to be saved, and now instead he's taken over for Galliard. Ooh, this is building up and building up, hoping that they don't disappoint. I've had tremendous lead-ups disappoint me immensely in the past. I can count on two hands the amount of shows I've watched, the amount of things I've watched that have had promising build-ups and tremendous resolutions. Anywho, we have here Attack on Titan, Season 4, Episode... Well, yeah, Season 4... we're beyond it at this point. Season 4, Part 2, Episode something. Episode 79 overall. Damn you, Funimation, and your numbering system that you have on here. So let's go ahead and get into it. When I was a kid, I wanted to work for Funimation. Not so much now, but...
That really irks me that Zeke says that. Because Zeke is the one that did that.
When his own son sold him out. Mm-hmm. Some of you assholes who finished the manga are basically like, well, Zeke was right. But, dude, if that's your only thing, it's just like, oh, I finished the manga, therefore I know better. At this point in time, Zeke is wrong.
He's trying to Ghost of Christmas past him on shit that he already knows about.
Yeah, he does. He's trying to.
Aaron's just like, yeah, he did. It was a good plan.
Yeah. Are you trying to play him again, Aaron? Trying to play him. He's trying to play him just so...
Yeah. As far as I can tell, he was moving almost entirely on desperation as well.
Yes.
He knew Marley was going to come for Paradise.
Well, and also...
And all he was trying to do was figure out some sort of way that they could defend themselves. And
well, and not only that...
He came up with a fucking crazy-ass plan, and it kind of worked.
Also, he knew that if the Founding Titan was still in possession of the Reese family, if they still possessed it, they would still be chained down by that promise.
Yeah, Marley would just face roll the whole place.
Exactly.
Because if Aaron hadn't come up with the... Attack Titan at the point that he did, they would have lost to, the Marleyans way sooner.
Yes.
The Attack Titan was 100% necessary. It wouldn't have just been able. The scouts by themselves wouldn't have been able to fight Marley off.
No.
So.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The scouts are tremendous, but
so either Grish is insane, like Zeke says he is, and his plan's insane, or he has tremendous foresight.
Yeah.
You can even tell by the look on his face right now. He doesn't want to do this. He's severely having second thoughts, and he's scared.
There's something else. There's something else that we haven't seen yet. I don't know what it is, but something in my mind is telling me that there is something else. Zeke's seeing it. He's like, he didn't want to do it.
He didn't. He didn't take it that day.
He could have.
He chickened out.
No. Oh. Wait, what? What? Wait. Oh, God. What's... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh. Oh.
Come on, Zeke. Next memory. Let's go, Zeke. Come on.
Oh, I just gave myself a headache. Fuck.
Oh, goddamn.
Damn. Oh, Aaron with the savage timing right there, man.
Yep.
グリシャはお前を愛し、自由に育てた。お前は父親に洗脳なんてされていなかったと。なぜお前は俺を裏切った？父親に何も知らされぬまま、巨人を継承させられ、父親の望み通り戦い続けている。俺は生まれた時から俺のままだ。
He's wanted to fly free.
Oh, Grisha found them.
他人から自由を奪われるくらいな。俺はそいつから自由を奪う。あんたが望んだ哀れな弟はどこにもいない。あんたの心の傷を分かち合う都合のいい弟。父親の望んだエルディア復権を否定し続けることでしか自分自身を肯定できない男。落死計画はいつでも遂行できる。俺はお前を決して見捨てない。人類は
All he needs saving from right now is his decapitation, so you got an answer to that?
ずっと秘密にしていた地下室を見せてやろう。
本当に
That's when he followed through with it.
壁の外から来たエルディア人、あなた方と同じユミルの民です。今すぐ壁に攻めてきた巨人を殺してください。妻や子供たちが、壁の民が食われてしまう前に。
罪から逃れてはいけません。我々ユミルの民が裁かれる日が来たのです。
お前はかつてこの記憶を見たと言ったな。そして父親に深く失望した。あれも嘘だったの？
私の家は破壊された壁のすぐそばにあり、この壁に住む人々は誰も先祖の犯した罪など知らない。
我々はただ何も知らずに世界の怒りを受け入れれば、死ぬのは我々エルディア人だけで済むのです。
何者にも従うことがなかった。私にはその理由がわかる。全ては王の独善に抗うため。未来の継承者の記憶をも覗き見ることができる。つまり未来を知ることが可能なのだ。
未来だと。
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
He saw Zeke because Aaron sees Zeke.
あなたがそれをご存じないことを知って、そういう未来だと決まっている。
And thus we know what happens next.
Or does it?
No, wait.
This is what I've been wondering this whole time. Then who did?
始祖は無敵だ。そいつを殺せ。もうその男を生かしておくわけにはいかないよ。早く殺してよ、姉さん。私たちの楽園が壊されちゃう。
待てよ、父さん。忘れたのか。何をしにここに来たのか。
Damn.
本当に報いるためだろう。
Oh.
報いるため。
Jesus, Aaron.
進み続けるんだ。死んでも死んだ後も。倒すのは走
レイスケを殺したぞ。父親以外はこれでいいのか。これでよかったのか。
全てを見せてくれないんだ。壁が壊されること、壊される日を。ジーク、この先お前の望みは叶わない。叶うのはエレンの望みだ。しかしまさかあんな恐ろしいことになるとは。ジーク、お前なのか。大きくなったな。お前にずっと辛い思いをさせる。ジーク、お前を愛してる。どうぞエレンを止めてくれ。
Fucking,
God damn.
Are you serious? Oh my god.
That
Aaron.
is fucking insane.
Dude, are you... The entire time from the future, egging his father on.
Yeah.
Constantly pulling at those strings in his head. Those moments of tension. Zeke's abandonment. His sister. Like, his comrades. Everything. Just pulling it up and just, like, unleashing it on his dad all in one big torrent. And, of course, Grisha couldn't
the
be able
whole
to handle
time,
that.
like, it wasn't that Grisha had amazing foresight. It was that he could literally see the future.
Aaron...
Through Aaron's memories.
Yeah.
And essentially Aaron could speak to him backwards through time. And therefore, this has all been Aaron's plan, like, from the future the entire time, essentially.
And I'm thinking that... Oh, God.
Like, what a fucking crazy-ass fucking twist.
If the Attack Titans can inherit the, can see into the future, if no one else is in the future, like, interfering past Aaron, does that mean Aaron is the last Attack Titan?
Don't know.
Oh, my God, man.
Maybe not. Maybe there's somebody doing this to Aaron.
And that's the other thing, too. What if that's the case? What if it's someone we haven't seen yet? No, oh, God. My brain's already deep fried right now.
Maybe that's going to be Attack on Titan 2.
God. Given the success of this, I mean, if they wanted
like
to
they're
do a
gonna end
sequel,
this with,
they
like,
could.
Aaron being, like, the pure, like, catalyst behind the whole thing, but then they'll do Attack on Titan 2, and it'll be like, well, Aaron was the catalyst, but he was being manipulated from the future by this guy.
And what if that leads into, like, a whole season of just, like, a war? Like, a worldwide war with the Titans fighting in the different countries and shit like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude. I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know. But all I know is, like, right now, God, I really feel sorry for freaking Grisha, dude. I mean, his one son betrays him, and then the other son basically manipulates him from the future. Dude. How tortured is that guy's friggin' mind? I can see why, like he was so, like, distraught right there when he was seeing Zeke, because, dude, he's seeing his son who betrayed him and still apologizing to him. Dude, like, and then Grisha, like, is scared of Aaron because of how Aaron's manipulated him. Dude.
And then him being like, stop Aaron. Like, Jesus. Like, what is Aaron about to do?
That's what I'm worried about.
Like, I mean, I know what he's about to do, but not exactly how. But that's just fucking crazy. Like, he's said that things aren't going to go your way from here on out, Zeke.
Yeah.
And he was like, but please stop Aaron. He knows he's not going to be able to, but he said it anyways because he's like, oh, God. Like,
Oh, God, yeah.
This has to be what people were referring to when they're like, wait till you see what Aaron does and like the series and stuff.
I'm seeing what Aaron's doing, and my brain's literally just like cuckoo, cuckoo. Like right now, my brain's deep fried, man. I don't know what to make of anything right now.
But literally, that was the thing. He's like, he's not lying. He's literally who he's always been.
Yeah.
And he's been this kid that wanted to see the outside world, that wanted freedom, and life has constantly kicked him in the nuts over and over again, being like, no, you will never be free. There will always be something in your way. And he's just like, I refuse to accept that. And he's like, I don't give a shit what I have to do to refuse to accept that. Like,
and here's one thing that I'll say.
And I mean, people can say, like, yeah, he's committing atrocities and stuff, but you can't say he's not still pursuing the same goal that he basically always has been.
This is true. He has always been just pursuing, like, being free. And I remember I talked about this in the first half of the season. What if Eren is basically making all the sacrifices necessary to basically have himself be the villain and then be taken out, and basically, like, all of the sins are now weighed on his shoulders, and with his death, like, that's just going to free up all the Eldians? I don't think that's going to be the case. But I think,
in all technicality, I don't think there is going to end up being a person or side of things in this that is truly 100% in the right. I think that's going to be the whole deal with
I think that, well, that's the point of life.
And that's going to be the thing, is that anyone who, at the end of this, stops and says, no, this person was definitely 100% the protagonist and everything they did was justified, is probably going to be wrong by saying so.
Yeah.
Because it's like... Well, I mean, it's 100% war. That's how war works.
Everyone thinks they're right.
Yeah, like, everyone thinks they're right. Like, right now, fucking Vladimir Putin thinks he's right by invading Ukraine. And,
yes.
like, the whole rest of the world pretty much is like, no, he's fucking not.
No, you're not. Stop what you're doing
But he still
right now.
thinks he is.
Of course.
And, like, I mean, but other examples of just, you know, through the past, like, obviously... There's always atrocities committed from both sides to stop things from happening. The U.S. fucking nuked Japan in World War II.
Twice.
To stop the war.
Yes.
Like, that was fucking horrible.
It was.
And, like, we still look at ourselves as the protagonists in that war because Hitler did what he did.
Well, also, the Japanese did strike first.
Yeah, well, I mean, they blew up a couple ships when we dropped the sun on them twice. Is the whole joke that people have always said about it.
Well, yeah. But
it's just like...
But you look at the atrocities that Japan committed.
It's like, can you really say that nuking them was, like, the definite right answer in that situation?
Well,
like, some people would be like, absolutely, but I would say it's hard to tell.
You want to know the interesting thing about it? Here's the thing. I don't approve 100% of the nukings of Japan, but I understand them. Especially when you look in hindsight at the atrocities that the Japanese military did throughout the Pacific. I mean, you look at what they did to China. You look at what they did to the Philippines. You look at what they did to Laos. You look at what they did to Australia. You look at what they did to dude, like, the numbers and the body count that is at the feet of Japan is equitable to that of the Nazis. And they basically had the same principle, ethno-supremacy. And Hirohito basically was just like Hitler of Japan. That's basically it. And don't get me wrong, there's atrocities that America's done that I'm not proud of. I mean, the atomic bombs are probably the most, like, definite ones, and also certain bombings of certain areas in Japan said, oh, we're not going to target civilians, but we did. The government did, rather. Again, man, war is always something that retrospectively you always have to consider every side. Like, you have to, because if you don't, you will never learn. And that's why I hate the fact that these they're making it illegal for you to show, you know, the Nazi flag. They're making it illegal for you to show certain, like, they're making it illegal for you to talk about certain things when it comes to certain sides of the war. And it's like, you have to understand how insane these people were in order to truly understand, like, how we can avoid this in the future. But instead it's like, no, don't talk about it. No talking. No, you can't talk about it. No talking.
Yep.
Like, what's the...
Bury the past, you are doomed to repeat it.
Exactly. And these people don't understand that. All these idiots out there don't understand that that's the, like, cycle of war. That's how war, like, if you look at war as its own organism, that's how it keeps feeding every time. It delights in ignorance. It delights in ignorance because the ignorant always begin to point fingers at others whenever things aren't going right, and they will cast stones, draw lines, and then basically kill each other over the most infinitesimal things. Mm-hmm. Every time. But,
and sometimes over the not so infinitesimal things.
Oh, no. Well, for instance...
Sometimes, like, someone will fight back over being done with having pure evil wrought upon them.
Well, yeah, I mean, I agree with that. And then, of course, there's those who think that it's their divine right to rule over others. For instance, Genghis Khan, or Temujin, as he was originally known. I mean, everyone wants to talk about him as like, oh, great ruler, conquered more land than anyone else. He also murdered 11% of the human population. Think about that. 11% of the human population dead because of this man's conquest over the span of 25 years. If over 25 years, 11% of the human population just died, like, think about that right now. That is over 800 million people just dropping dead. Jesus Christ, that's terrifying to think about. Anyway, that's I think that's going to do it for this, everyone.
This was a mind-blowing episode of anime, I have to say, though.
No joke, dude. My mind is deep fried, and I'm wanting more. I want to know what happens next, damn it.
Like, I was sitting here thinking the whole time, I was like, Aaron keeps saying he saw his dad slaughter them.
Yes.
And when you were sitting there saying, like, I feel like there's a piece of the picture we're missing, I was like, there either is or there isn't. And, like, I kind of feel like it's 50-50, and there really could be. But, like...
I wasn't expecting that.
Exactly what it was, I wasn't exactly leaning towards anything like that.
I did not...
So that was a pretty crazy-ass twist, in my opinion.
I was expecting maybe there was something else going on. Like Zeke was under the impression that the entity, Emir, was...
I have no idea how I didn't manage to get that spoiled for me after all this time, because people just won't shut the fuck up about the show.
Oh my god, dude. It's incessant how much these people just love to spoil shit. Yeah. I guarantee it's going to be in the comment section of this video. And you know what? I'm not going to look at it. I can't. I refuse to at this point.
I'm not reading comments for this till we get to the end. I'll end up going back and being like, "Oh, people fucking hated me on episodes, whatever and whatever."
Well, so far, so far we haven't had that. So far we haven't had a lot of people just like, "Nick's terrible." It wasn't like the start of season, like the part 1 of season 4.
To which I still say to everyone who was like
yeah, he don't care. I mean, and in some ways I agree with Nick, but at the same time I'm just like, hindsight's always 20/20, guys. There's always those people who've read ahead in the manga and are just like, oh, you're so stupid. You're so stupid. It's because you know how it got resolved, you dingus. God of mercy. Anyway, that's
my 20/20 hindsight tells me that was still a bad place to start the 4th season. They could have waited 1 episode to do that and made it a lot better.
Yeah.
But
either way. Anyway,
now everybody fucking hates this video that watched to the end, but again, suck my ass.
Anyway, that's going to do it, everyone. This was Attack on Titan, Season 4, Episode 79. Fucking hell. Come on, Funimation, fix that. Memories of the Future. Oh, wait, they aren't going to fix it. They're just going to be bought out by freaking Crunchyroll.
Yeah,
Hooray!
original Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole time, I guess they were pretty much just like, we're basically the same site, just we got more subs and you got more dubs. Why don't we just stick them together?
With our powers combined, we are Funny Roll or Crunchimation. I don't know. Anyway, thanks again, everyone. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.